welcome to your number one news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub, the Creatia Conversation. I am your host, patron saint of podcasting, the Warden Mad Ritter. And if Saturday and Sunday weren't enough, we're back on a Monday with the host of a She League Showcase, Inside the Mind of In the Crowd, and Story Time with Miss Katie Kinsey Bay. Katie, how you doing?
I'm good. It's like you don't see me enough or something. Crazy.
I don't schedule this show. You know you look forward to Monday mornings with me.
I know. It's a great time.
So we talked a little bit before getting off last night, which, ladies and gentlemen, the new episode of Getting Off featuring me, Katie, and the Will Gray is now available, and you can go check it out. Paquete de Lobos.
Paquete de Lobos.
What's up, Vince? Thanks for swinging through. But we talked, and I told you I was almost late to the show because I was trying to beat Final Fantasy VII, the remake.
Yes.
I beat it last night after I got Zoe back to bed. So, we did our post show. We got off the post show. We were going to talk a little bit. I had to go because Zoe woke up, and I was like, all right, it is 1:35. I can do this. I was in bed by 2:30, but I beat the game. Okay. Now I just have to go through and play the intermission part of it, the DLC that they had added that I never actually played. I didn't even play that on the PS4.
Okay.
But that's done. I missed 2 weapons. I can go back and get them if I want. It doesn't matter because they don't transfer over anyway, which pisses me the fuck off.
But you did it. You said you were going to do it. You did it.
I'm so proud of myself.
Good job.
For Rebirth.
Good job.
I also watched Trevor Noah's stand-up special on Netflix. I've been rewatching True Blood because why the fuck not? We watched See No Evil, and we're gearing up to watch some more WWE produced horror films in the next couple weeks.
Yes, we are.
Some of them look pretty good, actually, surprisingly.
Surprisingly, yeah.
What about you? Are you watching anything, playing anything?
No, it's still just not really watching or playing anything right now. I don't know why. I was on such a good kick, and then I kind of just gave up coming into the new year. I don't know. I need to get back into everything. We'll get there.
Weather will do that too. Like I told you that there was a point there where it was so cold and snowy. I just didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to play video games. I didn't. My motivation to do or enjoy anything was gone. I just wanted to be miserable in the miserable weather. I get it. And we've both been a little sick.
Yep.
That helps.
It's literally been a full week at this point now.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think because I told you I was thinking about watching Saltburn. We did not because Kate's like, I don't want to have to focus on something. So we've only watched, I think, 2 or 3 episodes. Which episode was the episode of that show on Netflix that you really like that you watched? That's the new one, the new season. Fall of the House of Usher. Yeah, we watched. we got to the nightclub part.
Ooh.
So, and then we just kind of fell off doing that because
that show is so fucking good. Every death that happens, because it's a Flanagan verse show, people are gonna die. Every death just gets crazier and crazier, and the nightclub scene alone is insane.
So you had mentioned the nightclub scene, so I knew something was coming.
Mm-hmm.
And Kate was kind of out of it. I'm like, you might want to pay attention to this part because I don't know much about the show, but I know something's about to happen. Also,
shit's about to go down.
Carla Gugino is mommy, so
mommy for a fucking reason. She earned that shit this season.
I love Carla Gugino. I always have.
Oh yeah.
Need to go watch Sin City.
Watch anything. She's in so much.
Yeah, but not like she is in Sin City, even though it's in black and white.
True.
All right. Well, I want to thank everyone for joining us today as I, perv out again. Whether you are checking us out at twitch.tv/Creation World, where it is free to, or it's not, well, it is free. It's free to follow us over at twitch.tv/Creation World, but it's also technically free if you have an Amazon Prime subscription already, then you have Prime Gaming. If you have Prime Gaming, you link it to your Twitch account, you get a free sub every month you can give to your favorite content creators, whether it is us here at Creation World, and it motherfucking should be. Maybe it's Katie over at the She Leads Showcase because she's taken subs now since 2005. That's a thing. It's canon.
It's not.
It's a thing. So you guys can, show some support to your favorite content creators. We've talked about Amazon and layoffs and all these things, and Jeff Bezos lining his pockets with our money, and how this is kind of a way to fight back and give back to the little guy. And it doesn't cost you anything because you're already paying for Prime, but it's taking money away from Amazon and giving it to people who are out here actually trying to entertain you and put on good shows and content for you. So please do that. You guys can also check us out at youtube.com/Creation World, where it is free to like, to subscribe, to comment, and you actually get to do it this time. Katie, what does that do?
Boosts the algorithm and helps find new listeners.
It boosts the algorithm and helps find new listeners. And new listeners are important to someone like me. Why is that, Katie?
Because you're like Tinkerbell. You're in a little attention whore. I was
Very
getting
nice
somewhere
way of
with
putting it. Yeah, I'm like Tinkerbell. I am an attention whore. I'm a whore in all shapes, ways, and forms. So I'm here to whore myself out for your entertainment. That's basically what it is. For your views, for your listens, for your watches, for your likes, for your comments, whether they're good or bad, whether you like the names of our shows or not, or the thumbnails that we put out, I am here for your entertainment. Once you do tune into the show, and I don't just want to entertain you. I don't just want to entertain Katie or our guest host or our co-hosts or anyone else here in Creation World. I want to entertain your mom. I want to entertain your dad. I want to entertain your brother, your sister, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, your best friend, your best friend's family, your extended family, everyone that you know that you think might enjoy me as much as you enjoy me, you should share me with. You should spread me around like the whore that I am and let me infect everybody with joy and love like I do you if you are listening to this show. So do that. And by doing that, all you have to do is like, subscribe, comment, tell people about us. Word of mouth helps. You can also flick that bean while you watch us. I personally don't mind. I'd like to watch you flick the bean if I could, but I can't. By that, I mean hit that notification bell. I'd like to view you hitting that notification bell to get notified every time we go live, whether it is this show, the Creatia Conversation, Monday through Friday at noon-ish, depending on the host and the day. CST, 1 p.m. EST. Smacking a Raw every Saturday with me and Katie and Vince and whoever we decide else to join us, 11 p.m. Central, midnight Eastern, and every other Sunday, including last night for Getting Off, to also 11 p.m. Central, midnight Eastern. Again, that episode is out and available. You guys should go check it out. We talk See No Evil and See No Evil 2, and it is a good time. We watch some trailers at the end that get us hype. Who's here? Travis is here. From now on, Matt should be known as Tinkerbell. Thank you. Vince flicked the bean so he can reflick it. I appreciate that. Actually, to answer your question, Vince, I have the trailer for WWE 2K24 that dropped 4 hours ago, and we are absolutely talking about that, but not right away, because I also want to ask you guys before we move on to go to creationworld.com. That gives you links to everything that we do, whether it is our video versions that we talked about on Twitch and YouTube. It'll get you a link to our Facebook, facebook.com/Creation World. It'll get you merch. It'll get you Patreon, which we're going to talk about later. Audio versions, everything you need to know is at creationworld.com. So go there, click the links, and check out what we have to offer. And with all of that said, now it's news time. So yes, Vince, there's nothing more than what I want to do is edge you. Which is why I'm not going to start with 2K24, because that's what we'll start with is little Diablo news. So tomorrow, Diablo 4 Season 3 arrives.
Okay.
January 23rd. This is coming from comicbook.com's Ricky French. The patch notes have already been revealed. Developer Blizzard Entertainment is on the cusp of Season 3 of Diablo 4. As everyone knows, I've been a huge fan of Diablo 4 since it's dropped, and I'm excited for a new season so that I have a reason to get back into it and play as a new character. The next season in the studio's hit RPG is out tomorrow, but the team has already revealed the full patch notes, giving a few extra days to pour through them and prepare their day one builds. It also means Blizzard can get some real feedback on some of its changes, helping future hot fixes potentially come out faster if needed. One of the major additions to Diablo 4 Season 3 is the Essential Companion. This robot-like construct will give players new ways to customize their build via different stones they can connect while working through the season story. Like an Infinity Gauntlet? Is that what we're talking? Like,
I literally said to myself, Infinity Stones.
right? The update will also include several quality of life features, including an extra stash tab, giving players even more space to store their items. Players will also enjoy more readily available endgame activities, as Blizzard has reduced the timers for Helltide events and changed how Nightmare dungeons work. Of course, there are also a whole host of bug fixes and balance changes that players will want to look through before starting the season if they want to get the most out of their Season 3 build. And then they have the full patch notes. It's important to us that when players choose to fully invest in a skill, a payoff is immense. In pursuit of this goal, several of our new, unique, and legendary items are targeting skills that have yet to reach their full potential. We're excited to see what players accomplish with our new unique items for Barbarian's Rend, Druid's Lightning Storm, and Sorcerer's Meteor. We're also targeting some pressing issues for each class. Necromancers with Cult Leader should see their minions strike a bit harder. Barbarians shouldn't feel that 3 shouts are a requirement for their success. And Sorceresses applying Vulnerable and Lightning Spear should open new build opportunities. There are also class updates to items and skills that are underperforming, such as the Rogue's ranged unique items and the Necromancer's Golem. So yeah, we've got new gear dropping, new items dropping, overpower. We got specific stuff for the Barbarian, like the Ring of Ravenous for their Rend, aspects of Sundered Ground offense. There's some skill changes in here. There's a lot of stuff to go through. So if you're interested in that, go to comicbook.com, look for the article by Ricky French, and go read through that so you can get your build done. But that's not all we have.
Oh,
Katie.
okay.
To get you excited for Diablo 4 Season 3, to maybe convince you to go purchase it and play with me finally, I've got a little trailer of what the new season has to offer.
Okay. I like some trailers.
Ah, welcome, Wanderer. I sense that recent events have brought you to me. These are strange times indeed. So many fear the inexplicable. I deal in it. And you seek answers. This will lead you to the knowledge you desire. Legends state this room is the missing piece of an arcane construct. A mighty weapon.
I'm not going to lie to you. At first, I was thinking Hellraiser when I saw that.
For the one
I got kind of excited
to control it. But be warned, for the construct is buried deep beneath Kyrgyzstan, in the ancient vaults of Zoltan Kur. Untouched for centuries, they are protected by deadly traps of Kul's own design, and guarded by his mechanical horrors. But the architect Zoltan Kul overestimated his cleverness. In his hubris, the mage abandoned his work, leaving darker forces free to corrupt his machinations and claim the vault's power for themselves.
Untouched for centuries, like Vince's penis.
The answers await you in the depths. Take the rune, if you dare.
That guy's voice was fucking cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that. So Travis is huge into D&D, right? I'm not so much. Like, this is the most D&D I get, right?
Yeah.
Which is pretty D&D, but it's not like full on D&D. But
yeah,
the classes, the attacks that you can create, and everything that they've done with these seasons. So like the first was the season of the Malignant.
Okay.
I'm doing a podcast. Can I help you?
Just want to tell you I love you.
I love you too. Call my sister and tell her happy birthday.
Oh, it's the 22nd?
That is today. Yes, John.
Oh, I could tell her happy birthday.
Also, say hi to everyone listening right now because they're hearing you.
Hi, everybody. I love you all too.
We miss you on Creatia Conversation. Bye, John.
Bye.
I guarantee he was calling me about Diablo too. That's the funny thing. I guarantee he was calling me because that's who I play Diablo with, which is why I answered. I should have brought it up, but we're talking, not me and John. He can wait.
Yeah. It's not like you just didn't talk to me for like 2 days straight or something.
Not important. Plus, I'm doing a show.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. Like, the builds are cool. You've got different classes on how you want to play with all that stuff. But like, the first season was a season of Malignant. So like, they gave you these hearts and they helped increase like some of your stats. The second season was really cool because you essentially became a vampire and you got like all these different blood powers that made you stronger and did all this cool shit. I remember
talking about that.
And now we've got what I'm going to call the Lament Configuration, the construct, out here hanging out with you, enhancing your abilities like the fucking Infinity Gauntlet as you find your Infinity Stones and place them in there.
You said like the stones and then you said the word end game somewhere. And I was like, oh my God, it really is the Infinity Stones.
Right? So I'm down because the only class I haven't played it so far, except for the new one that hasn't dropped yet, is the Sorcerer. So I'm going to go with probably a Sorceress. And I'm probably going to name her Alba Fire.
What a unique
or
name.
Island Dawn. 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
I mean, both are very good options.
I was originally gonna do Isla Dawn because I feel like she's more of the witch, but when we started playing and I was gonna do that, Caroline was playing as a character that I think was a sorceress named Isla, or maybe a necromancer named Isla, but like I didn't want to double down. But Caroline's not playing with us anymore, so like I'm just gonna go in on my Isla Dawn sorceress. I think, yeah, fuck it, why not?
Take it and run.
I guess we should talk some WWE news. So Vince mentioned, and I got this from ABC News by Dan Gelston, WWE stars Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair headline 2K24 covers. The Nightmare, American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair are the cover stars for the WWE 2K24 video games. Cody Rhodes needs to look at the wedding band tattoo on his finger for a reminder of the days when he was a big gamer. It's the Triforce symbol from The Legend of Zelda. I have good love for the lore, Rhodes said. The WWE star needs to look at the gaming aisle in the nearest retail store or scan an online retailer in the weeks ahead to see his mark on gaming stretch from a wedding ring to a wrestling ring. Rhodes is this year's cover star, well earned, by the way. For 2K24 game. WWE Women's Royal Rumble winners Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley share the deluxe edition cover, marking the first time in history 2 women have made a dedicated WWE cover.
And Bianca being the first black female on the cover too. As I don't have a PS5 and the game is only going to be for the PS5. So when I eventually get a PS5, that's the cover I'm buying, the deluxe edition. Because women, of course.
I'm trying to see if they haven't actually dropped the covers. Oh yeah, they have.
They have.
At least the Cody one.
They've dropped both. Check our.
Yep, I found them. Yeah. I found them. We're gonna share them. We're gonna take a look. What is? Oh, that's okay. I know what that is. All right. So yeah, we got some stuff here to look at. present, share screen.
Maybe.
This one. There we go. So we got Cody on the cover, which honestly, this is a pretty cool cover because this isn't what they normally do for 2K covers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm. Yeah, it's usually just like them and like nothing else and like a cool background. This one has like the focal picture of him and then like stuff in the bottom kind of leading down, which is cool.
Lots of Cody. Speaking of which, Bianca on the left, Rhea on the right, Mommy on the cover of 2K. As you said, the first Black woman to grace a cover of a 2K game. The first time 2 women have been dedicated to the cover of a 2K game.
I'm so excited.
We also have 40 years of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Featuring my boy The Undertaker, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Roman Reigns, Bret Hart, Andre the Giant, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels, and no one else.
And not another person is on that cover. That's crazy. I'll see you. I see the name. Get rid of it.
I'm trying. There we go. It said a 40 years of WrestleMania edition, so I'm assuming that there's an edition that comes out. With that, it's probably a showcase mode, but I have a feeling like it's going to be a deluxe edition or whatever. Because like they always have like that'll probably be like the edition you get that has like I got one that had a piece of Ric Flair's robe one year that I still have somewhere.
Okay.
They have like the $120 version that comes with collectibles and shit, and that's probably gonna be the cover for that one.
Oh, that's definitely gonna be that one, like the Legends edition. Yeah.
Yes, there you go, that one.
That's
we have a
exactly
trailer for that too, so let's check that out.
Let's do it.
Cody Rhodes suffered a nightmare tonight.
Why are we gonna start with that?
They want to hurt me.
How my story ends.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, see, Vince got the next edition with the Demon Finn figure.
I got the EST story.
And it might be. Ladies and women.
I'll rip the pages out of your story.
Please.
My story started at the very beginning, brother.
Who gives a fuck about this?
Boo.
Whoa.
Full of ass whooping.
That looks awful.
What the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
Your story.
What is happening?
This story not finished.
Nightmare Family Pack. Look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
Even a little Stardust. Did you see Stardust back
A
there?
little baby Stardust in the back. That's cool.
I haven't picked up a 2K game in a while. I don't think the graphics have changed very much over
No, it looks
between
pretty,
this year and last year, but
yeah, it looks pretty similar to last year. I know that they're adding like special guest referee, casket match, something else I can't remember off the top of
I'm
my
gonna buy
head.
this fucking game. I really am.
You're gonna buy this fucking game.
God damn it.
I don't have a PS5, so I am not buying this game.
I need people to play with, though. That's my problem. Like,
if I get a PS5 next year, because I'm sure shit I'm not gonna get one this year, maybe.
During the article, it said that this edition is dropping March 6th, which is roughly about a month, or the standard edition, I think, dropping March 6th, which is roughly about a month before WrestleMania as well. So,
Okay.
that'll be available if you're down. Like I said, it's been a while just because my joy in playing these games was like sitting at home with my friends playing them. I know you want to play with me, Vince, but I'm talking online, not in person. Though right now I'm talking about in person. So like that was my joy, was sitting down with John and Travis and playing these games and creating characters and running through our imaginary federation and doing all of these things. And as I got older and we kind of grew away from that, my interest in the games kind of faded. However, I would love to play as The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels in WrestleMania 25, one of my favorite matches of all time, from one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time, arguably the greatest WrestleMania match of all time.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fucking cool.
What's really cool is, like, I didn't expect to talk about this today because I didn't even know it dropped. And then I was pulling up one of the other videos to watch, and boom, there it was. It was like, oh, well,
Yeah.
I guess we're doing that.
Surprise.
So, because it dropped 4 hours ago, and I woke up about 2.5, too. So,
yeah, it got talked about in our, not the trailers, but the covers and everything got talked about in the calf. So
I have not been on social media at all today. I woke up, I made some smash burger tacos.
ooh.
And then I took a shower and did this. So that was my day so far.
That's okay.
What's not okay is Charlotte Flair's knee. This is coming from your good friend Haley Miller over at comicbook.com.
Mm-hmm.
Ric Flair shares optimistic update on Charlotte Flair following surgery.
Okay.
So we know that Charlotte fucked up her knee, right?
Severely, yes.
Yeah, and you talked about how, like, she's out here trying to walk already, and she just, not out of the spite that you have for Charlotte Flair, but out of good well-being for mankind and the human body, how all wrestlers try to come back too early and need to slow the fuck down.
Exactly. Like, she got surgery like 3 weeks ago.
And she's trying to walk.
And she's trying to walk.
For those of you who don't know, who are out of the loop, Charlotte Flair suffered an injury on SmackDown back in December in her match against Asuka. She and Asuka were in the corner during the commercial break, and Flair on the top rope slipped and got caught in the ropes on her way down. After being fully evaluated by doctors, it was determined that she had a torn ACL, MCL, and meniscus. So, like, the whole knee, just the whole thing tore.
The whole thing gone.
The whole knee was gone. With an injury of that magnitude, it would have kept the second generation wrestler out for nearly all of 2024. Ahead of her surgery in January, she was spotted at the CMLL event in Mexico to support her husband and fellow wrestler, Andrade El Idolo. She appeared in high spirits as she got around on her crutches. Though the expected recovery time is 9 months, it appears Flair is hoping to get back in the ring sooner than later. Flair's father, WWE Hall of Famer Ric Flair, shared an update on her progress. I was speaking with Dr. Dugan. He's been there 30 years, Flair said on Busted Open Radio. He said Ashley is one of the top 3 athletes that they have ever done surgery on. Think about that. We're talking Bo Jackson. We're talking, I can go down the list of people. The Tommy Johns. He said, we consider her one of the top 3 athletes, not wrestlers, to ever come through the doors. The most Ric Flair thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yep.
After her surgery, Flair immediately took to social media to post updates on her recovery progress. A day after her surgery, Flair posted a video of her moving her knee for the first time. She has continued to keep fans informed, showing her range of motion, putting pressure on her knee. In her most recent post, she's officially revealed that after 2 weeks post-op, she is back in the gym. Her recovery, she's crushing it. She's actually going to come back faster than they will ever recommend. That's not necessarily a good thing. That's unbelievable. I thought that might be one of the biggest compliments anybody could ever get. It's unfortunate that it had to come from a doctor in a hospital, but I keep telling people, man, she's a different kind of cat. Again, this is a quote from Ric Flair.
Yeah, because nobody else says things like that.
Thank you for all the positive, beautiful messages and flowers. I feel supported in every way. It has taken me a few days and many, many tears to wrap my head around everything Flair wrote on his social media following her surgery. I happen to be an expert in overthinking, and this is the first time I've ever been truly scared. Scared of the unknown, but also feeling like I'm losing what I'm most proud of, and that's being an athlete. I don't like showing physical weakness, and this has left me feeling exposed. A process I know I will grow from, but a very new one to me. This was a huge blow to me mentally and obviously physically going into 2024. 2023 was a roller coaster, and I'm trying to stay positive, and maybe this was the only way to stop, refocus, rebuild, Seth Rollins, and eventually again.
Redesign, rebuild, reclaim.
Obviously, we want Charlotte to heal up and feel better. We don't want her to rush the process of healing to get back in. We don't want that athlete's ego of I can't show weakness. I am expected to be better than everyone else to get her back in the ring before she's actually physically ready, because she feels like she's ready and she needs to beat expectations. If it takes 9 months, I know it's a long time. Take your fucking 9 months. Heal up properly.
Literally. And like, mind you, this is the exact same injury that took Seth out before Mania, however many years ago at this point. And yeah, like he took his sweet time getting back, and he came back better than ever.
And now he's out again before WrestleMania with a knee injury.
Listen, we don't have to talk about that, okay? We're going to talk about that.
We do. This is the Creatia Conversation. We're having a conversation about how dangerous, the two most dangerous things to have in professional wrestling are necks and knees, ladies and gentlemen, because they get fucked up more than anything.
Yeah, especially so with Seth, it's the partially torn MCL, which he's worked with before. I believe going into his program with Triple H at Mania, he tore his meniscus. No, not his meniscus, his MCL slightly. But he also partially tore his meniscus this time around. Seth Rollins just everyone needs to chill with these goddamn knee injuries.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, one of the greatest of all time to ever do it. Double knee braces and a broken neck.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, double knee braces. Big E, broken neck. Saraya, broken neck. Tegan Knox's knees have been ghosts for years.
How fucking dare you?
Neck, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes, knees and toes.
Yeah. And again, with the whole Charlotte thing, like, she really, I get it. You don't want to be stuck, like, and be on the shelf, but don't fucking push it. Because you come back too soon, your knee gets fucked up again, you're out longer second go around, sweetheart. Like, don't do it to yourself. Especially don't listen to your father, because Lord knows he's a dumbass. Like, just... And that's the thing. And people were like, oh, it's because you don't like Charlotte. No. Charlotte is the person I have no fucking issue with. And that's the thing in play here, is she's in her head about it.
Yeah.
It's the booking. But, like, it's her being in her head about being gone and not being able to do what she loves. Which, if I was in that position, yeah, I'd be the same way. But I would want to be 100% or as close to 100% as humanly possible healthy before coming back.
It also doesn't help when your daddy's Ric Flair and he's like, you're one of the top 3 athletes in the world, baby.
Fucking can't stand that, man. Woo! Stop.
You come back faster than everybody. Woo!
No.
Yeah, I know. I want to thank everyone right now who is watching us. And I'd ask you to go to patreon.com/creationworld, where if you go there, we have 3 shows with a 4th coming very soon, that you get for $1, right? One single, solitary, beautiful dollar. You get Return to Wrestling with Matt and Travis, where we cover old school WCW, starting from 1995 all the way up to our most recent episode, it was recorded yesterday. It'll be up very soon. It is the Great American Bash 1998. Sting versus the Giant in a singles match for the tag team titles. Yes, that is the thing that happened, and that is the main event of this pay-per-view. So come check it out. Hear what me and Travis have to say. We had a good time talking about it. Also, you get Multiverse with Travis and Mara, same dollar, another show. They did Justice League War World. That is available. You guys can check that out. If you have to ask, with me and Kate and Katie, one of these days I'll learn how to point right in this fucking camera. Sad Beige Baby is available now. And you also get, like I said, you get all of the stuff Return to Wrestling from 1995 up to 1998. Every DC animated show from Multiverse that Travis and Mara have covered. And the 2, soon to be 3 episodes of If You Have to Ask, because it's something new that we brought to you, featuring me and my wife, Kate. And that is an Am I the Asshole podcast where we sit down and read Am I the Asshole posts and make fun of people and talk about life experiences. It's a good time.
Yeah.
You get all of that. Bridget told me she's going to start reviewing sex toys on Patreon, and that'll still fall under that $1 tier. So then you'll have 4 shows for $1. And it's a variety of things, whether you like assholes, whether you like sex toys, whether you like sex toys in your asshole, whether you like comic books or wrestling. We've got a little something for everybody in that $1 tier. If you go check out that link right there, patreon.com/CreatiaWorld, and you can see, what else we have to offer. Maybe you want to subscribe to more. Maybe you want to support us a little bit more and get more for your money, because every tier is still going to get everything that's in that $1 tier. You're still getting all those, but the more you support us, the more you get, including this show, ad-free. Now, if you're watching us live, we have sponsors, and Travis is here to tell you about those sponsors. They're amazing, and we ask that you support our sponsors. So here's Travis with this week's sponsor.
Happening, y'all. I know we're having a lot of fun right now, but I actually want to talk to you about something very important: your health. You see, life is full of twists and turns, and that's why having the right health insurance matters. I want to make sure you have the coverage you need without breaking the bank, and that starts with speaking to me for absolutely no charge. Having health insurance isn't just about doctor visits, though. It's about living a healthier, happier life. Physical health and mental well-being go hand in hand, and that's why the plans I represent cover not just the physical, but the mental aspects of your health as well. And here's the deal. I'm very good at what I do. So not only can I find you the perfect plan, but I might even be able to get you one for free. That's right, free advice and a free plan. Your health is too important to compromise. So let's chat, find the right plan, and ensure your well-being. Just visit health.creatiaworld.com today to schedule a free consultation. The link is right here in the description. That's health.creatiaworld.com. Your health, your future.
And as someone who whores themselves out regularly, I will tell you your health is very important, and you should absolutely listen to Travis. You should go to that link, and you should make sure you are covered for any health issues that may arise, or any doctor visits you may need to go to get checked up to make sure that, you're good to go. Katie and I just talked about at the beginning of the show how we've both been sick, like these are reasons why health insurance is important. So go check it out. It doesn't hurt. And like you said, it can get you free advice and maybe a free plan. So
Yeah.
You like Pokemon, Katie?
I do.
How do you feel about Psyduck?
Probably, not like my favorite Pokemon, but he's got that lovable little thing about him.
On occasion, he reminds me of my wife because she constantly gets headaches too, and in the cartoon, he used to get headaches all the time.
Yeah.
So this is coming from Evan Valentine over at comicbook.com. Pokemon announces new life-size Psyduck for sale.
No way.
Yeah, see? Now look who got excited.
Well, life size anything. I'm only 5'2", so I love this.
You can pre-order a life-size Psyduck for your Pokemon collection right now. Pikachu and Charizard might go toe-to-toe when it comes down to holding the title of most popular Pokemon, but Psyduck has its fair share of fans that have a deep affection for the constantly confused fowl. While Psyduck might not be appearing in the anime as much as it once did in Pokemon Horizons, the franchise hasn't forgotten fans of the psychic pocket monster. For the next few weeks, fans will have the opportunity to pick up a life-size version of Psyduck to add to their Pokemon collection. Arguably the biggest Psyduck of Pokemon's anime was the version that would routinely make an appearance as part of Misty's roster, which is the one I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The Water-type trainer found herself mostly perplexed at Psyduck's appearance, as the creature would break out of its Pokeball, show up confused to any fight and or situation it found itself in. Now that Ash Ketchum has retired as the star of the anime series, so too has Misty faded in the background, meaning that her Psyduck has done the same. In recent memory, Pokemon fans were able to see live-action iterations of Psyduck as the pocket monster appeared as part of Detective Pikachu.
Yup.
Pre-orders are now available for the plush iteration of Psyduck, and the Pokemon merch can be snagged from the Pokemon Center's website until February 19th. February 14th is Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a loved one in your life who is a Pokemon fan and also have $208 USD, and you really, really love them, great idea for a Valentine's Day gift. If you're looking to add this to your collection, the plush Psyduck will run you about $208, but it is life size. So like that's why it costs so much.
That
The
makes sense.
Psyducks will arrive this July for Pokemon fans who pull the trigger on this life size recreation. And all right, we're gonna
Is there a picture? Do I get to see it?
there it is.
Yes. Oh my god. Wait, I want one.
That's a giant fucking Psyduck. Like
I kind of want one.
I feel like now I know why it's a $200 Psyduck.
Bro, honestly, I would take it. It's either one that or I want the giant fucking Snorlax that I could just like sleep on.
I can see that too.
Oh, Psyduck getting some love. Okay.
So while I mean, if you pre-order it, it's not coming until July. So I was slightly wrong about the Valentine's Day thing, like because that's just the pre-orders.
Yeah.
Still, for the loved one in your life who loves Pokemon or wants something giant and soft and cuddly to cuddle up next to, or sit in their room and have conversations with and pretend that they're Pokemon battling, whatever the deal is. I did not expect Psyduck to be that big. Like, because when I hear life size, I think, all right, how big would an actual Psyduck be, right?
Oh, okay. So you went that route with it.
Like in real life, how big would a Psyduck be? That was my thought.
I mean, in real life, I would say only like 2 feet, maybe.
I feel like about the size of my daughter, like just shy of 3 feet.
Yeah, I feel like most Pokemon are like toddler sized.
So that's what I was expecting. That thing looks fucking huge. That's like a 4 foot.
I was gonna
Tall
say that's
Psyduck.
at least 4 feet of Psyduck.
But you want one?
I kind of do. I would literally have not a single place to put it, so I will not actually buy it.
Listen,
but
I don't advocate for people, on the internet buying people they don't know gifts. However, if anyone wants to get Katie a $208
No.
Psyduck, she would appreciate it.
no.
We're not giving you her address so you know where to send it, but we can set a PO box up for her to go pick it up at.
We're not doing that. No.
Are you telling me you'd say no if someone offered to buy you a Psyduck?
I'm not saying I would say no, but like that's $200 on a 4 foot Psyduck that I have not really anywhere to put.
Simps, man. Simps will do it.
Buy me other things, not a Psyduck.
Like a PS5?
A PS5, a camera, anything.
There you go. Katie's got a wish list. She's not gonna say no to a Psyduck though.
No.
What else do we got here? I guess we should talk about the other thing that's in the cover. So this is from Adam Barnhart over at comicbook.com. Deadpool 3 set photos reveal Ryan Reynolds as a Deadpool variant. A third Deadpool variant has joined the cast of Deadpool 3. Principal photography on Deadpool 3 picked back up after a month-long hiatus due to 2 Hollywood strikes. As was the case before filming initially stopped, set photos have continued to see the release due to production's large use of practical sets located outdoors. Light spoilers up ahead. Proceed with caution if you were hoping to go into Deadpool 3 knowing as little as possible. For me, I don't know much about the comic book versions of Deadpool, so there are no real spoilers for me. It's just like I see stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the latest batch of Deadpool 3 set photos, a new Deadpool variant can be seen interacting with Prime Deadpool and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, who we already knew was going to be in it.
Yeah.
Given the film is expected to traverse the multiverse, the inclusion of multiple Deadpool variants is only natural. Because the latest set photos, we now know Prime Deadpool, which is the one that we know and love, Dogpool, which we've talked about, and a samurai-based version of the Merc with a Mouth will all appear in the future.
Okay.
And if you guys haven't seen the cover of this episode, I'll pull it up so you can see the set photos. So there's sexy Ryan with his long hair and a man bun and his samurai swords.
That
And
makes
then
a lot
you
of
got
sense. Okay.
Hugh and Prime Deadpool and Dogpool. And then there they all are together.
This movie's gonna be so fucking wild. I'm so excited.
I know, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. Like, I still, what about Get You Rumble Pool? What?
Oh,
Why are you asking me? Ask Just. Where the fuck's that at?
Charlie already emailed everybody.
I didn't get an email.
Did you do it last year?
Yes.
You should have been included in the email.
Maybe I need to check my email. When did that come through?
This morning.
That might be why. I do have 2 emails.
I read them from Charlie.
No, they're both from Amazon, unless it is my Gmail account, which I don't remember. Yay, Charlie! All right, I'll look at that when I'm done. Yeah, no, Deadpool 3. I'm excited. Deadpool is probably the best thing Marvel's ever put out, in my opinion. Like, I love the Marvel universe, but Deadpool and Fox, it's just fucking great.
Deadpool's just like no one else could be Deadpool. You know? It's like Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. So like he just like whatever he brought to the table for the first one, he just said, "This is everything I got, and we're gonna play with it, and it's gonna be amazing." And here we are, 2 movies later.
Yeah. Let's see. It is live. We are 48 minutes in. You want to learn about a new horror movie and some things that when I was reading about it and prepping for it reminded me a little bit of the White Rabbit stuff in WWE that they might be doing as a viral marketing campaign.
Oh my god, yeah, of course.
Okay. So this is also coming from comicbook.com, this time Spencer Perry. What is Longlegs? New horror movie teasers are the stuff of nightmares. Neon is teasing a terrifying new horror movie called Longlegs. Indie distributor Neon, best known for releasing Parasite in the United States, along other notable genre movies, is teasing a wild new horror film called Longlegs. Though the actual title has never appeared in any of the 3 cryptic videos posted by Neon, a series of codes can be found in each, which not only reveal the film's title, but seemingly confirms a summer premiere. First, what is Longlegs? Originally announced last year, the film is written and directed by filmmaker Osgood Perkins, son of Psycho star Anthony Perkins, whose previous genre credits include The Black Coat's Daughter and I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the House. Starring in the film are none other than Nicolas Cage and Michael Monroe from It Follows. Previously released description of the film reads, in Longlegs, FBI agent Lee Harker, played by Monroe, is a gifted new recruit assigned to the unsolved case of an elusive serial killer, played by Nicolas Cage. As the case takes complex turns, unearthing evidence of the occult, Harker discovers a personal connection to the merciless killer and must race against time to stop him before he claims the lives of another innocent family. So let's check out the teaser videos.
Okay.
Because I know I've got you excited.
Well, yeah. Horror movies, White Rabbit type stuff. Nicolas Cage, come on.
What's your emergency?
It's my daughter. I gotta be quiet.
Sir, can you stay on the line with me?
You see their letters flashing
Yeah.
on the screen?
Not my daughter.
Ew. I didn't like that. That made me nauseous.
I get that. Let's see if we have anything else.
Oh, they gave me a chill in a weird way.
Yeah, no, we got more.
Okay.
So,
I don't know how that like really spelled an actual word, but
well, it's multiple videos.
Are you still
oh, okay.
prayers?
Why is it doing that?
Mm.
We're gonna do this.
Okay.
There we go.
What did you do? Eh. I don't know what's happening.
Well, like I said, it reminds me a lot of the campaign that we got for the White Rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay, so they do so. Okay, the first set of videos, that red screen at the end,
Mm.
that's got the text. Someone deciphered it, and that says long legs. And then this one
Like how do
at
you
the end
decipher
apparently
that?
says "Hail Satan."
Oh, well, mood. But like, how do you just like decipher that? Like, where do you go? What do you
I
use?
wondered if it was in the flashes, if there was something in there. Hold on. So scroll up here. It begins with the teaser video posted on January 5th, which captioned, "Every year there is another," just 30 seconds long. The video shows a photo of two parents and their child, seemingly in the 1980s. While the blah, with some quick detective work, the repeating symbols in the image, it's clear that this is teasing the upcoming long legs. As you can see below, the other symbols in the video spell out ESGLO, which as of this writing don't mean anything. And then 1 week later, the second teaser video arrived. This time caption, "Remember to say your prayers." In this video, a pair of hands find a crucifix in a barn, pull it down to reveal a hidden compartment on the floor. Interspersed through the video is more cryptic symbols, but instead flashes of crime scene photos, which imply a massacre in the home. Clearly the same one from the first video, as the same happy birthday banner can be seen on the wall. To Hell Satan. And now we're at the third one.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna do it again, aren't you?
Well, I didn't see it the last time you did it.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I was like, what are you doing? Because it didn't show. I couldn't see anything.
Oh, I know why. Okay. I wish I had known that. So
Okay.
I clicked the link and it opened up another tab, and that's why it didn't pop up.
That would explain it.
See it now, though, right?
Yeah. It's a Nicolas Cage.
And that says July, which would be when the
But
movie
like,
debuts.
how does that say July? Like, where are these people? How does everyone become like this super like Sherlock Holmes sleuth when it comes to this shit? I don't understand.
I don't see anything in here that tells us how to decipher that, but I'm assuming it's in another language, and that's how. Like, I'm assuming that's actual something that can be deciphered.
It has to be because like there's so many different types of ciphers in the world.
How do you feel about that?
It's creepy. Nicolas Cage is
A serial killer?
a serial killer, so I yeah. It kind of based off of what I was saying, like the description you were giving, kind of gives me like Amityville vibes for some reason. I don't know
You said
why.
that about something last night too. A barricade.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's just houses and people getting murdered in houses. I don't know. Everything reminds me
Hail
of
Satan.
Amityville. Hail Satan. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah, no, I love the idea of this marketing campaign though, with like where it makes you go and like you're like, how did they decipher this? And you want to know. Like
Yeah.
you're probably gonna go figure it out after we get off here.
I'm going to try my best.
So like that idea of this viral marketing campaign where like you have to go and you have to solve a cipher to get the clues, and people have already done it, so we know what it says, and all of this stuff, and like the flashes of the letters or the scenes inside the videos.
Hmm.
Like I said, reminds me so much of what Bray Wyatt did with the White Rabbit. If there were QR codes,
Oh, yeah.
even better. But really cool shit here. And
Mhm.
you and I are both horror fans, obviously the hosts of a horror podcast. So long legs.
Long legs.
And I mean, coming from the son of Anthony Perkins, who was the star of Psycho, and
Yeah. Definitely got some bonus points there.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a good year for like horror stuff.
Oh, it's gonna be a real good year for horror stuff.
Last year, I think we got some really good stuff, but we're gonna up the ante this year. Even though I'm not getting a screen shot, that's fucking besides the point. I'm not bitter about it at all, but
You're not bitter at all about what
No.
happened to Scream.
no, not at all. Why? Why would I be? One of my favorite franchises getting shoved in the
Butchered.
fucking mud. Yeah. No, not bad at all.
Oh, all right, Katie. I think that's a good solid hour for us. I think we're good here.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell everyone where they can find you? And thank you for joining me today.
Of course, Matt and Katie Mondays are always the best. But you can follow me on Twitter, KatieRasson13, link during my bad all things She Leads Showcase, twitch.tv/She Leads Showcase, and youtube.com/She Leads Showcase. Typically Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Like this Thursday, we're going back to our roots. We're doing a full ass like Royal Rumble predictions episode, and we're gonna do that for all of the pay-per-views going forward. So we're switching things up again. Inside the Mind of my interview series is coming back tonight, technically. So that'll be up tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be up tomorrow. It'll be live and everything. And I'm working on some stuff for the Patreon in my head. Nothing is like set in stone yet, but I'm figuring stuff out.
All right. You guys can follow everything Creatia World on Instagram, TikTok, and X at It's Creatia World, ITSCREATIA World. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Matt Ritter, MATTRDDER, or at Getting Off, Matt Ritter for your wrestling content, Getting Off for your horror content. Katie and I talked. We've got 4 more WWE horror movies, not counting Leprechaun Origins, because we're going to do a whole St. Patty's Day Leprechaun thing. We've got like a whole month worth of content planned for you coming up for Getting Off. But we want to know which movies you want us to cover first. So that poll will be up sometime next week, leading up to, or later this week. I'll say later this week so we have time for movies. Leading up to what we're going to watch next week, next weekend, not this upcoming weekend, but the weekend after, for Getting Off. Whether it is Barricade and Oculus or No One Lives or Incarnate.
Mm.
So those movies are together. Which pair we cover first will be up to you to decide. You, again, at Getting Off on Twitter, that poll will be up. You guys can come check that out and vote for us and let us know what you want to see. And if you don't know what we're talking about, go check the latest episode of Getting Off, which is available now. The trailers are there. You can go watch the episode at the end, watch the trailers, and tell us which ones you're most interested in hearing about first. You guys can also follow me everywhere else on Twitter, or on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and TikTok at Smackin' It Raw, and that'll get you everything you need to know from us. For Miss Katie Kinsey Bebe, I am the patron saint of podcasts and Warden Matt Ritter, and this has been your #1 news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub.